Hi there and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to me to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, so glad to have you. And the purpose of this video is just to chat about what I've been up to since my last time I was on this platform, and also to just let you know how leaning into my career, because the last time when we spoke I had angst, and the angst was coming from that I didn't envision myself being a software engineer. So for the next couple of years or for the rest of my life, because just background, I was a C-sharp engineer, and I would deliver, I've managed to deliver some cool, interesting projects in the past, and the highs of those projects, the minute I'll be happy once I'm done, yes, that we've achieved our business bottom line, the great, but then the highs are high, and then once the project is done, then you're done. So it would lead to me jumping jobs, changing companies, and all of that. So I was at that point earlier on in this year, but then you change companies until when? So that's when I discovered D365 and the Power Platform tool, which is more of a low code solution, and that was fine because it's achieving a lot more, and also it gives us this opportunity to democratize code and get everybody involved in application development, because even back then low code is not a new concept, but I've seen that Microsoft does it very well with the Power Platform, whereas back in the day when it was still WYSIWYG editors, where it's what you see is what you get, where the vendors were promising that you will drag and drop and you'll have a production ready environment threatening our jobs as software developers. So that didn't work quite well. But what I've seen was Microsoft's Power Platform and the D365 application modules is that they do really work well. So I was quite passionate about it, and as well as went as far as doing certifications, and so that was fun until it lasted, but then I was still not 100% certain. And so also what happened during this time is that I discovered McKinsey's digital consultancy role and applied for. So McKinsey has been a dream company of mine to go work for since I was in varsity. Let me tell you my experience with McKinsey. They chose us amongst 20 in the country, so I was one of 20 in the country for their hackathon. They booked us hotel rooms, individual hotel rooms in Santon, I think it was Santon, Southern Sun or whatever, like the hotel room. We went to Facebook when it opened in Africa. So you know, this company is, or maybe I will still go, but I was in the recruitment process with McKinsey, which is quite a tough process to be in, because it's 4 months. 4 months you are doing coaching, you are doing, these are American coaches, so you'll find yourself midnight being in coaching sessions. You are collaborating with all the other candidates from other parts of the world to get into McKinsey. It's like a tough thing. So this went on for like 4 months, and unfortunately I was not successful in making it past the first round, as my synthesis was not good, but it was really fun. I was heartbroken. I mean, it's 4 months, but it was really good working on business cases, and it really opened my mind into like other things. And also, my one thing about me is that I'm delusional, so I could already see myself just sitting there, driving, being a leader in digital transformation. You know, I was like in there, so it really broke my heart, but not for too long, because I thought I was gonna be broken. I thought I was gonna, actually I was shattered. I thought I would be shattered for months, But then the next day, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, hey, girl, the most successful people in life get no's. So that made me excited. I'm like, okay. And then I got to see it, what it was. It helped me become a much better person, a much better problem solver of non-technical problems, if I can put it like that, because there you do business cases, you do mental math. So it was really interesting going through the McKinsey recruitment process. And also I was seeing myself as ex-McKinsey. I wanted to be ex-McKinsey and become the CEO of Meta or something. Being in McKinsey is, I think, with the end in here. So that has been my lifelong dream, and it was shattered, but it only made me stronger. And in this whole thing, now I've ended up seeing that I can be a thought leader in the low code. So this made me, let me explain to you guys. I wanted, I was so lost and finding myself, and I knew that low code, it is the right thing to do. You must not gatekeep code as well as people. You must not gatekeep code. So low code, it really is something that resonates in my heart. So I'm happy in this space, and then at one point, I resigned from my job, which which was like the most dramatic thing about this whole process, is that I was just finding myself, but my resignation was like, I think I flew too close to the sun, if I might say, because but then I ended up, luckily, my leader spoke some sense into me, and I ended up withdrawing, and also and then ended up having a sponsor, career sponsor, and I'm a protégée now, so that is cool. So the thing about opportunity is that not every door of opportunity that opens, you need to walk through it, and also do not work in a place of desperation. Do not operate from a place of desperation. And also, because what I saw with my resignation is that you should always be willing to leave the table because you'll be taken serious. So that's what I took from it. But I'm so glad I made the decision to stay at my current organization, because there's so much potential, and the leader that I have is so aspirational, which is so much better. And even the I was gonna relocate to Cape Town. You guys, do you understand this? What I let down. So I was gonna relocate to Cape Town, and I had already saw myself like running on the. I hate running, but I was gonna be like I wanted to say a gymnast, a runner on the beach, But then I unfortunately had to decline the offer in Cape Town, and I'm still in Joburg. Oh, I've got a new place as well. My neighbor is always dropping marbles or something. So apologies if there was some noise in here, and that's me. Oh, and guys, I'm like in my girl boss era. I even have an iPad. I think that was what was stopping me from being successful in life. Sorry about that. So I'm just looking if I didn't miss anything. Yeah. So that was what I wanted to tell you guys about the era that was, where I was leaning into I even went to see a a confidence coach. Guys, confidence coaching, it changed my life. It was like a 2-day session, but look into confidence coaching. It was the best 2 days of my life, and it changed how I see myself, how my brand operates, and a lot of things. Even speaking engagements, I've taken some, and I'm hoping that I get even speaking engagements outside my organization, so that I can jet ski and be the speaker be the speaker that I want to be, and yeah, just establish myself as a thought leader and a people's people. So I'll try to be more present on YouTube. I'm not promising anything because life is uncertain. So yeah, so that's a bit about me. I'm happy to be back and so happy of the community that I have. It's so nice meeting you guys, and you guys keep me going. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a awesome day, night, whatever, and see you soonest.